a stand, boys. Time to make a choice. Time to find our courage. Time to be deployed. Make our only stand here. Make our roads complete. All we waited for now. Past and future meet. Get your weapons ready. Kiss loved ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Fight the war. Fight the war. Fight the war. Oh, here's why we're fighting. It's about the fight. Let the writers writing settle wrong from right. In a time of conflict, when the bullets fly, in the space of seconds, a life you cannot buy. Face the facts before you, face the simple truth. We're hopelessly outnumbered, it's tragic but it's true. Make your last formation, take the final road. Now it's time for endings, now it's time to go. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war. Souls in the ruins, or rubble in the streets, corpses near the buildings, all is light and heat. Time to take a stand, boys, time to make a choice. Time to find our courage, time to be deployed. Make our only stand here, make our roads complete. All we waited for now, past and future meet. Get your weapons ready, kiss the ones goodbye. Now our time is coming, and it is not the time to cry. Fight the war. Oh, fight the war. Fight the war. Yeah, yeah. I don't know why I always end with that note, but it's just a cool note to end on. Oh yeah, welcome everybody. Hello, wonderful people of the internets. I hope everyone is doing well. Welcome to Friday. Welcome to the typical Friday show, although I'm starting much later than I usually do. This is actually when I'm normally ending the Friday show, but that's okay. I had a lot of stuff that I had to get done today, including a lot of family time that I needed. Beyond Christmas, obviously the last couple days have been family as well, but this was actually sort of, the day after the crazy holidays. So Happy New Year's, of course, is not here yet, but Christmas and all that was kind of very busy for us. So we had a chance to kind of chill a little bit today, and I watched some football and hung out with the family, and then got a chance to start cracking on this new short story. Wrote about 3 pages of that that I have due. I'll probably be debuting that new story actually on this stream sometime next week, but I was working on that, so stuff I had to get done, and but I wanted to get in at least a little bit of a cast tonight. A couple hours of playing Day 10 of Dragon Age Inquisition. So hello to everybody. Welcome to Call. Hello to Veteran7. What's up, Money? Hello, Mercurius. What's up, Hippo? Hello, Dragon Right and Dragon Spear. Oh my goodness, both dragons are here. Dragon Age, both dragons are here. Now we know. Now we're in for it, people. Dear Dragoon, what's up, AJ? Hello, Lego. What's going on, Apples? Good to see everybody today. And yeah, I hope everyone is doing well on the day after Christmas. Does anybody... yes, Manchester United beat Newcastle. I saw that, actually. Does anybody actually work in retail? Because I was thinking about this today. A lot of people like to talk about Black Friday as being, the day is like, oh, Black Friday. And it's not just that, of course, Black Friday has an economic reference because it's like being in the black. But also people used to think of it as this, oh, it's the worst day in retail. I'm telling you right now, as someone who did retail for, a few years, actually I managed an electronics boutique for a year, and then I did part-time when I was doing my doctoral work, I did it. So I was working in retail basically for about 6 years total. And I have to tell you, not at any point during that 6-year period did I think that Black Friday was the worst. The day I hated in retail was today, the day after Christmas, because that was when you got all the freaking returns. Black Friday was just sales. Black Friday was just sell, 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 sell. And that was fine. I mean, it was hectic, but it was fine. But oh my God, processing the returns, the people coming in. This isn't what I wanted. Do you have a receipt? No. All that stuff. Oh, that was nonsense. What's up, 1298? So I was thinking about it. Like, I don't know if anybody works in retail, but that was the day that, oh my goodness, that was the time that we had this situation. So returns and gift card day. Yeah, exactly. So nightmarish. But anyway, so I hope everyone had a good Friday. And we're going to get into day 10 of Dragon Age Inquisition. No cast tomorrow. There's going to be no cast tomorrow. I don't think... Well, there might be a cast on Sunday. I don't know for sure. There's definitely not going to be a cast tomorrow. Not going to be a cast on Monday. Tuesday we'll be back to my normal stream. That will be the case on Tuesday. I might stream Wednesday. I will definitely stream on Thursday. Friday, Series Runner and I are trying to work out the continuation of our Divinity co-op stream. And then possibly next Saturday, depending on schedule and all the other things, we're going to see if we can continue the D&D stream, because we would like to. We're almost finished wrapping up Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. We're about halfway through the final chapter. And when these guys are done with that, then we're going to move on to Icewind Dale, and I can stop hearing them complain about it. I mean, I can, enjoy playing Icewind Dale with them. And then when we're done with Icewind Dale, which will be a couple of months, I imagine, then we will go back into the pen and paper. But this time I will be playing as a player. Sod will be the DM, and I will be the player with the Infinity and Beyond crew for a session. That will be the How Infinity and Beyond Met, basically. So we'll be doing a one-off there. And then we'll be moving into Horde of the Dragon Queen, and they will be starting from level 1, but they'll be starting from level 1 with the official 5th edition full rule set. So not the beta version we've been using, but the full 5th edition rules. And some other things will be involved there. They may choose to continue their characters if they wish, or start new ones. So that's going to be happening at some point as well. So... Only retail job you had is a college bookstore. You had really bad weeks at the beginning of the semester. Oh, yeah. I actually know someone, obviously, working at a college. I actually know a couple of people who've worked in university bookstores, and that's more or less the situation. You know what I mean? Like that actually happens quite a bit. Those beginning and end of the semester is nightmarish for folks who work there. So I'm with you, man. Arvid DM for life. I appreciate that, man. No, I mean, I enjoy, I love DMing. That's my wheelhouse. It's what I love to do. And D&D is my favorite game, but I do enjoy playing once in a while. I mean, I don't mean playing as in like being a part of the game, but I mean actually being a player. So I think it'll be cool to do that one-off from Sod. And as far as that versus Icewind Dale, I have to throw the guys a bone once in a while. My favorite game has always been Dungeons and Dragons. It will always probably be D&D, just because I think it's one of the most enjoyable, fun games all around. But obviously I enjoy playing the Infinity and Beyond stuff with the guys too. So it'll be good. It'll be good times. Anyway, but day 10 of Dragon Age tonight, and then, as I say, continuing Dragon Age starting either Sunday or definitely next week when we get on to Monday. So let me get rid of... Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's go with that. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everybody. Good to see everyone today, and I hope everyone is doing well. And you are enjoying your post-Christmas haze, for those of you who celebrated. As I said, been a busy couple of days. It was kind of funny, actually, while I was sitting there, and I was feeling pretty tired, and I'm like, oh, man. And I was watching some of this football, and it's like American football, and it's college football, right? And it's like these kind of weird, like, the nothing bowls. Like there's this thing called the drive lane. I should wait and see if Wyval knows what the hell this is. Yes, it is in fact an AC Milan shirt. Yes, it is Dragon. Yep. It was called like the Drive Lane Bowl. I guess it's new this year. I'm like, the Drive Lane Bowl. And before that was the Heart of Dallas Bowl, created by Zaxby's. Like, this is not like the Sugar Bowl or the Fiesta Bowl or the Rose Bowl, like the big bowls that everyone's heard of, right? This is just like the bowl that people get into when they're not. So it's like everyone, even at the games, people were like, yeah, everyone had like a Christmas hangover. It was pretty funny. So yeah. So we're going to see if we can, cheer up the energy, build the energy in the room as we go into day 10 of Dragon Age Inquisition. So let's get to it. Alrighty. Let us get into the game. All right, everyone bear with me. I always forget to restart Origin before I start the OBS streams. There's always the risk this will somehow randomly disconnect the stream. Hopefully it will not do that this time. Okay, Origin popped up. That's good to see. That's step one of the process. It's the bowl where the winner gets an actual salad bowl. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like some of these bowls. Well, the thing is there's so many of them now because football is so popular in this country. There's so many of them that your only eligibility requirement is you have to be at least 500. You have to have won, at least 6 games. Because the college football season is 12 games long. So you need to be 6-6. But a 500 team in a bowl is like, you're okay. That's why you're 6-6. You know what I mean? But that's it. And so, predictably, therefore, the games are not what you would call super exciting. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny. Okay. Now then. Gotta decide what I want to do about this hissing waste thing. Because I was doing the hissing waste and somebody pointed out to me that... As I load that game, somebody pointed out to me that the hissing waste was a more advanced zone. I mean, I don't know how I would know that except that it did require 20 power to open. The thing is I have a surplus of power right now. So what I wanted to do was basically go through the hissing wastes. But I'm wondering if I should do that or if I should go back and do some of the other less high level zones. I just don't want more fetch quests, basically. I'm trying to avoid fetch quests. I'm trying to do quests that involve a little bit more, if there's fetching stuff that happens en route, that's one thing, but not sort of going out of my way to do it. Excuse me. Until the NFL carries away. Yeah, no, I understand, Dragon. And actually, my daughter, it's funny because my daughter has been talking about that because she watches football with me sometimes, and she's like, and I mentioned today she thought it was NFL at first. And I was like, no, this is college. And she's like, it's college? They shouldn't be playing that, Daddy. They shouldn't be playing that. It's too easy to get hurt. They shouldn't be playing it. It was kind of funny. And I was like, yeah, it's, it is a dangerous game. I do like it sometimes in spite of myself. I have never liked, though, the big crunching hit thing. I've never been like, oh, yeah, that was awesome that he hit that guy so hard that he knocked him out. Never been interested. Don't like boxing for those reasons. Don't like the stupid thing, UFC garbage. I don't like that stuff. But I do love the skill. I love the precision. I love the 60-yard pass downfield where the receiver somehow does it,
You run and hit, I shoot.
You standing or sitting?
Sit on your own horns. I stand.
Right. Sorry. So we'd be like a mobile siege platform. Yes, this could work.
Or, wait, no, better idea. Ice cream and beer.
Sure. That's not at all the same thing, but all right.
Probably shit. It'll be great.
God, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Okay, so let me take a look here. While I'm at it, is there anything else here? Let's see. Is there anything in the hissing waste? No. All right, so one less Venatori. So I am going to be able to finish this up with the inner circle. So I guess I'll do that. I mean, let's see. Emerald. I'm not doing any more Emerald Graves. And Prise de Leon is the same thing. That's a higher level zone, so I should probably stay away from that. That's only 8, so Exalted Plains I can probably do some of. I don't want to do any more Forbidden Oasis. I did a lot of that the other night. I'm not doing any more Hinterlands for the same reason. Let's see, I could do Western Approach. All right, so Hissing Wastes for now, because I can also finish Dorian's Quest. Then I will go back, and then what I'll do is I'll advance, I'll do the From the Ashes thing, so I can advance that a little bit as well. So that'll be good. No, she said sit on his horns. The whole thing was rather unfortunate, frankly. There was just no other way to put it. Okay, search the Venatori camp. All right, let's do it. Let us do all those things. All the things. Okay, which means we're going to go straight across. You know what? Let's go there, pick up this camp, and go this way. And we'll investigate this field of bones. Oh. While we're at it, let's make sure that we're okay on potions. Okay, on potions, everybody? Good. Yes. Yes, I would say it is. It was pretty bad. It was pretty damn bad. Whoa. Okay, good. I just want to make sure. So you guys are behind me, right? Alright, let's find out what happened to this missing patrol. Oh god. You can poison me from a distance? Screw you, man. Bastard. This came out of nowhere. But I did get some poison spider glands, so there's always that. Oh, there's a lot of these poison spiders, aren't there? Man, what the hell? There's like a cage there. That is a lot of spiders. 1, holy crap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, is that a lot of spiders? Okay, can I, how many can I pull? The answer to that would be none. Okay, stay there and pull them back, please. Alright. So far, so good. That was okay. What's up, Hippofant? Yeah, I just noticed that, Hippo. And yes, we have arrived in Hissing Flats just at the end of the last session, so I am right now trying to gradually make my way without aggroing everything in the free world. Whoops. Come back here, please.
I'm getting slaughtered over here.
Oh god, there we go. That's when it all got real. Okay. Using up potions fast, but I don't want to take any chances, and I want you using... Hold on, go here. There we go. I forgot to put a barrier up first. That was my bad. My fault. There we go. Okay, that worked out alright. That was not so bad. Hey, Money. What's up, man? It's actually not that bad. Could have been a lot worse. I like this. I do like the rune effects here. Not the rune effects, the mine effects here. Spider fangs. Well, I guess we found the patrol. Whoa, prowler mail. Yep. Too bad I was worried about that. Oh, wait a second. Stop poisoning me, you rat bastard. By which I mean spider. Okay. Cool. Alright. Good stuff. Excellent. Wonderful. Cujo! What's up, man? How you doing, boss? Let's see. Prowler male. Right, that's what I wanted to look at. That's for rogues only. Can you wear that yet? Of course not. Level 15. Good God, man. What's up, apples? Working so hard. Okay, so I did the Field of Bones thing. Now I'm heading to pick up this camp. What? Oh, good. Did I hit it? Good. I don't think I actually have yet, Hippo, no. But I haven't been here long. I mean, I did open that one camp back there. Speaking of a camp, what the hell is that? That's really cool. What is that? That's awesome. What's up? I got a dwarven toy soldier. And I got a print screen. Hey, what's... Hey, Najitsky, what's going on, man? Going well, man. Going well. You know what, Hippo? Again, I'm going to say this one more time. This is not me yelling at you. This is just me saying in general. It's silly to have no way of being able to tell that a level is too high for you until, quote, you're getting your ass kicked. At which point you may figure it out. How would I know? I just went and I said, oh, this is cool.
Blowing on sand in a place full of wind and sand.
Thank you. That makes so much more sense now.
I love the banter between them. Good to see you, Durbin. How you doing, man? I am glad that I can stream for you. Okay, cool. I will do that, Hippo. And what I'll do from now on is I'll do the 8 power ones first, and then I'll do the 20 power ones next. Because boring. Camp time. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted the freaking supplies replenished. And I want to restore... Someone's got a regeneration potion they need. I think it's Dorian. Yeah. There we go. Power +1, that's nice. But not important. The only reason I was doing that is so I wouldn't have to restart again. So now we're going to go here. And this is one of the things I had to do, actually. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pick up that first. I'm going to head up here and pick up this camp. And then I'll go down and do this. Because one of the things I have to do overall in this zone is I have to explore that camp. So. Would I really stop them? No, but I would give lots and lots of information, Hippo, before their arrival, that it's not a good idea. A good example is, as you guys may remember, those of you who have watched regularly the DM streams will remember, the D&D streams will remember that there was a fight that they had where they got surrounded by this badass wizard, 6 or 7 relatively powerful undead, and about 400 orcs. And I made it very, very clear what was going to happen. They were not going to survive. Now, despite the fact that Series Runner was like, I think we can manage it, everybody vetoed him, fortunately, because they would have died. So, I gave them plenty of ambient information, if you will. What the F is that? Letting them know about the situation. So, that's what I'm saying. I don't like the fact that I saw those guys, and the first thing that happened was they popped in as red. And then they were like, oh, no, we're fine, we're blue. I'm like, are you red or are you blue? Okay, these are, what are these, Templar? This is going to be interesting. All right, let's do this the right way, first of all. Okay, I don't entirely know why I just popped in over there, but if you say so. What? Why am I... No. Can I not pop in here, please? Can I do exactly what I said I wanted to do, which is to go here and then cast my spell, please? Okay, or you can just send me back there again for no reason. Haha. Guy got hit by fire and lightning. Whoa. Sarah, can you please back off away from the fight? Thank you. Good God, man. Since when are you a tank? Ah, maybe the reason you're getting assaulted is because you're idiotically standing right next to the battle. Good grief, man. The AI has been pretty decent to this point, but... Alright, I think that was just a random encounter, actually. Oh, cool, Derb. They're level ambiguous. That's funny. That's cool, Derb. I mean, the place to live, obviously, is the fundamentally most important thing to begin with. Hey, AJ. Thank you for the follow, AJ. Welcome to the Arvanauts, sir. For some reason, I thought you were following me before, AJ. I don't know why I thought that, but I thought that was the case. That wasn't even the camp? Wow. Okay. That was just random encounter. I have discovered the canyon. Now, see, that was a Venatori, and I don't entirely know why that doesn't count towards my quest. Because one less Venatori. Venatori killed with Dorian. I don't totally understand that. I mean, I just killed Venatori. It said Venatori. Oh, a particular group of Venatori mages dead. Oh, okay. So I need to find that. I wonder where exactly those particular mages are. I'm not going to that camp yet. I'm not going to the camp yet. I'm going to my camp, rather, first, and then I'm going to do that quest. And then I get to go to the Venatori camp known as the Watchtower. Oh, okay. I just am curious about how I'm going to find those guys, though. I mean, I hope it becomes obvious to me, because that would be the concern, is like, okay, how do I actually do that? Okay, am I now going the right way? Yes. Yes, I am. Heading right towards what ought to be a camp. Okay. You're going to tell me it's up there, aren't you? You're going to tell me it's up there, right? Oh, that's frustrating. All right. Back up we go. Up and over. I was hoping it was going to be down there. I'm getting a little bit greedy, actually, by looking for the camp that's next to the Venatori camp, because the other one, it's not like the other one's that far away, but this speeds things up considerably. Let's just hope there's no guards waiting at the gate. Doesn't seem to be. Hello? Don't mind me. I'm going around this way. Oh, lovely. Lovely. One of those big guys. Uh-oh. Just gonna stay out there. Okay. Just have fun doing this from very long range. I can even hear it's like zzz. Awesome. I love this long range business. Yay! Oh, fun times. I don't know where the hell the rest of my party is. Hi. You gonna stay there too, Red Templar Behemoth? Because that's fine with me. Wow, this is awesome, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's not an exploit, it's clever tactics. What's up, Diddy? Good to see you, man. From a distance, I'm raining death on you. From a distance, I'm taking it down to...
Die!
Yay! Awesome. Oh, hi guys. Pleasure for you to join me. Did you guys happen to see anything that was going on over there? Because, like, I was just taking it out from a distance. I don't know if you noticed that I was doing that. Is this still not even the right camp? Over there is the camp. Okay. Whatever. I'll take it. Let's hit that camp. Alright.
The Venatori hiding everywhere in this desert.
That was hiding. They're bad at it.
Yep.
Nothing to report, sir.
For once, I think Sarah has a good point. Okay. Now we've got the camp that I wanted, and so now we're going to go investigate Sand and Ruin. We're going to go investigate this Venatori camp. See what's going on with these people. Let us find out what's what, shall we? That's another reason why I like a zone like this, because there's so much wide open space. I can do lots of, like, distance pew-pew instead of, like, right up close and personal pew-pew. Pew-pew, by the way, is a technical term. Oh, for a minute I thought that was a person who just spawned in on top of me, and I'm like, what? Yeah, but pew-pew is a technical term that involves raining death from a distance, just so you guys know. It's very, very technical. Please tell me I can shoot at them from this distance. Oh. I think I accidentally killed that August Ram. I was like, I'll take those guys out. I'll also take out the August Ram. Oh! Hi! Oh, that's Red Bull. Okay. Hi, guys. What's up, guys? Alright, I guess it's on. Whoa! Ow. Alright. That worked out. Sarah, please take one of the potions. They're looking a little bit dangerous for me.
Sand is dirt that's bad at it.
Sand is dirt that's bad at it. Yeah, exactly, right, Dragon? That's that. I'm telling you, I love doing that. That's why I like playing, I'm sure people don't like it in these games, but I have to say, whenever I play a first-person shooter, which is not very often, I loved playing the sniper. And I like archers for that reason. I'm telling you, from a distance. Never have to get up close to them. You just walk up and survey the battlefield after it's all done, you know? Alright, what have we got here? A short note. Murena, I'm returning to the main camp. Don't linger past sunset. We were working by torchlight past dark when a horde of spiders poured out of the canyon's rocks. There are Red Templars on patrol, but if the Overseer wants us to go faster, you should ask the wretched brutes to guard us while we work. We already have few enough Venatori after the disaster at Redcliffe. Something the Red Templars have taken pains to remind us about, I've noticed. Are all Templars in the south this haughty Harmonum? Interesting. Okay, so the Red Templars are working with the Venatori. They're basically they're doing what I'm doing in reverse. I'm getting the good guys on my side. They're getting all the bad guys on their side. That's basically how it works. Okay. Okay. Let me figure out what the hell that question mark is, and then we'll go and explore the other camp. That camp is fairly good. What's up, recruit? FF7 isn't as good as anyone says, huh? As everyone says. I don't know, man. Final Fantasy VII was one of my favorite games, so I'm not sure you will find support for that position here. I think Final Fantasy VII is pretty awesome. Certainly not perfect, but ooh, nice.
Got to be something here.
There is something there down there. It's a tomb of some kind. Another one of those tombs. Yep, exactly, Dragon. I mean, I played Final Fantasy... Oh, hi. Back up. Hey, hey, guys, remember when I was the tank? Remember when I was not the tank? Ow! Again, not the tank.
Not fun.
I really botched the positioning of this battle, but it's alright. Alright, got rid of those guys. Ah, someone leveled up too. Nice. That's what I like to see. I know, right? The secret is above ground? Surely didn't look like that to me. Alright, I'll check it when I go out. Didn't look to me like there was anything else there, but I may be wrong, of course. Okay, I think she's got all the archery stuff. I believe I was going through this last time, or I was starting to wonder what to do next. I think the suggestion was Tempest. Because of the Flask of Fire. Flask of Frost doesn't help, but Flask Master. Oh, that's right. Because of Unquenchable Flames. Yep. Then I gotta check and see if they can use anything now. He's all maxed out on his fire. Peaceful Aura. I definitely want him to have that because I do not want my mages getting attacked. That was also... I already have Peaceful Aura, which is why I was like, hello. Alright. Ring of Pain. Always be... Okay. I did that, and I can go on to Scenting Blood. Nice. Okay. Now... let's check and make sure if anyone has anything else. Oh, the most impossible quest in this game? Okay. Well, I will check. I will check in just a moment. Okay. Not you, but you. Now that you're level 13, is there anything that you can use that you couldn't use before? Yes, there is. Silent Jenny you can now use. 11% attack, 14% cunning, 25% faster movement speed when stealth. And I need to switch up the grip with Gripped by Fear, probably. But otherwise... otherwise, that is better. Okay. And what about armor for you? Nope, same problem. Alright. Dorian, what about you? Can you now wear something different? Yes, you can. 7% magic defense. Reinforced enchanter armor. Looks ugly as all hell, but that's par for the course. Alright, what about weapons? I think that vigorous staff of yours is already pretty damn good. Okay. And then we've got Iron Bull. Can you use anything? Okay, nothing from there. So what about armor? Nope. All the same stuff. Okay. There we go. Let's find out what we got in here. Alright, let's take Dwarven Plate. Volcanic Aurum. I think I've seen that before. Maybe I haven't, I just don't remember it. There's another mosaic piece. Wow. Much more loot. Masterwork Etched Pommel. Okay. I watched Yahtzee Zero Punctuation's review of this. It was pretty funny. Called him, of course, the fantasy shepherd, which is... that's an easy joke about it, because, I mean, it's more or less true. More Volcanic Aurum. I guess you're right. I guess it is outside. Oh, it was right there. A journal on dwarven ruins. The inscriptions... yeah, exactly, recruit, right? The inscriptions on the ruins are all in the old tongue. Thank you, grandmother, for teaching this ungrateful brat old dwarven. The writing talks about the sad parting from the stone. Hundreds of years ago, several houses left their thags to settle here under one leader. They were running from a war, or running so there wouldn't be a war. I read and reread the pillars until the light faded, but I know I'm missing something. I'll go back tomorrow. I wish Felicity's sister hadn't talked her out of joining me. I could use an extra pair of eyes to keep watch at night. Interesting. Know that I'm missing something, huh? Oh, hi, spider. Those spiders move really disturbingly fast. Ah! God damn, you son of a... bastard. Yeah, exactly, Sarah. Eat it, eat it, eat it. Anyone else want to be smart? It's like the typical pop-in problems with spiders. It's like monsters pop in and also spiders. All right. So there's the camp, which we need to go back to anyway. Shards in the waste, I don't need that. All right, let's hit the camp here. And then we'll go up this way. Because I need to get my potions refreshed. Which I believe I have done. Let me make sure that... Okay, you're full up. You're full up. You're full up. You're full up. Okay, cool. All right, so now we can go here and then try to explore the other camp. So we'll go here first. And unfortunately, that means we're going to run into a rift fade on... I mean, a fade rift. Rift fade. Fade rift en route. But that's okay. Okay, hissing wastes. Let's save the game. Let me go. Definitely getting a lot of Vandal Aria. Just thinking to myself, I need a zone with nothing but Vandal Aria. All along the watchtower. Do 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 do. Ooh, hey. What the hell is that? Who are you?
Greetings.
Ours shall be the burden of knowledge, to take into the earth and prove us worthy.
That's from the Chant of Light. Is that a thing? Do people go about reciting from it like that?
The righteous shall carry the Maker's word to every corner of his house.
Have at it, Weirdy.
Okay. Is it? Alright, I'll claim this logging stand. Hello, Quick Save F5. That's a good name, Quick Save F5. What's up, Quick Save? How you doing, man? A hunter. What do you hunt, hunter?
It's a pleasure to see a new face. Watch out for those Tevinter mages. They aren't so kindly as Hunter Mag, which is me.
Or is Scottish. What's a hunter doing here?
Why come out here for game? What do you hunt?
Not game. I bring back fine furs and shiny teeth they cut and sew in Orlais. I'm not the only hunter here. Val Royal is always hungry for the best. You can make a fortune feeding that beast. Quillback spines, for example. All the fashion for men's hats last winter.
Yeah, Val Royal by way of freaking Dublin, by way of Glasgow. What do the Venatori want?
Do you know what the Venatori mages are doing here?
Arguing amongst themselves, mostly. I think they're trying to find a way inside that tomb with the two statues. It's locked tight as far as I can tell.
That's actually good information.
Anything I should look out for?
Watch out if you have to fill your water skins. There's more monsters than normal staking out the oasis.
It says to find and kill a legendary beast, huh? Okay. Goodbye, then.
Farewell.
Keep your water handy.
I can't move? Okay. I am apparently stuck. I cannot move.
Fine night.
Farewell.
Keep your water handy.
I cannot move. I am incapable of moving, so hopefully they will just spawn back in somewhere because I cannot move. So I'm going to head over this way, hope I hit a camp, and hope that that fixes the problem. As Glitchy Mitch Glitch Pants happens. I claim exactly, Vicarious. I claim this molehill for the Inquisition, and this rock, and this shrub. Hey, what's up, El? It's a tarp. How you doing, El? The hell is that over there? Alright, good. You're moving now? That's all fixed. I don't know what the hell was going on before, but I'll take it. You're in the what's up, Tecmo? In the process of packing up. You're moving to a new place tomorrow. Oh, wow, El. Okay, that's cool. Is this a good thing? Are you looking forward to it? Like, is this what you were like, oh, cool? What, this is what you wanted to do? Was to do this move? Nice, El. The invisible spiders, they have poppin' web traps. Nightmare fuel, Mercurius. Nightmare fuel. How many camps do I have left? Still have 2 camps left. Okay. But I'm going to be heading up there, and there's a camp right near there. Wonder if I'll be able to sort of go around first. I guess we'll find out. First of all, though, check out what this question mark is. Is that another hunter? Pick up this Vandalari, talk to this hunter, see this question mark, and then get on with the game. Okay, cool. I have played Origins. I was not crazy about the first Dragon Age.
Interested in the ruins out here all of a sudden. I wonder why.
I don't know. Have you talked to your Glasgow friend? I found Dragon Age to be kind of sluggish, honestly. I literally played all the way until the last fight. Like, I was going to the last building to take on the Archdemon, and then I was like, eh. So, I never really cared for it all that much, honestly. Dragon Age 2, I totally gave a miss, because...
Not getting in that way.
Nope.
The Venatori want these tombs. Let's see if they found another way in.
Because, I'd heard many, many bad things about DA2. So, a regular viewer of mine gave me this, and this one, the pacing on this, the first 6-7 hours were not great, but I have to say that since then, it picked up considerably, and now I'm actually enjoying it quite a bit, so. I know, right, Hippo? Exactly. Hey, what's up, Arcbound? But I was sluggish, I'm telling you. Dusty note. Solanus. 4 slaves injured and 10 crushed under the rock. We couldn't excavate this entrance with 50 if we keep losing so many. I propose we dig down from the top. There's no other way to reach the top without risking another rock slide. Leave this note for the others. I must inform the overseer about a reduction in labor. Devrenix. Or Devreni. I'm going to claim something. Whatever this is, I claim it. A blocked doorway. Of Anthem. If your eyes were as sharp as your tongue, you'd have long realized that we found more than just another tomb. This is where the dwarves who built this city emerged from the deep roads. Whatever drove them here, they were determined to stay. The lowest levels were deliberately collapsed. Send Virtus back when he's done with the ruins in the canyon. Do not make him lift anything heavier than a quill. That slave cost a pretty fortune, Miss Taurus. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, I just found it, and a lot of people talked about it being like, oh, it's the spiritual successor to Baldur's Gate. And I'm like, it doesn't, I mean, I love Baldur's Gate 1, and I love Baldur's Gate 2. I feel like Divinity, Original Sin, is much more of a spiritual successor than Dragon Age is. Or Pillars of Eternity, I really have high hopes for. But anyway. But I'm enjoying this game quite a bit, so whatever my, you know, doubts about the other thing, I'm feeling pretty good about it now, so. Wait a minute, what is that camp over there? Not sure about this. This may be a very dangerous little detour that I'm taking. Block door. Can you imagine it's like automatic DLC? Oh my god. It would be funny if they had that. They hadn't announced it, so nobody knew. And then all of a sudden they just, you know, you started going to it and you're like, wait a minute, what the? That would be very, very funny. Would not be so funny for them when they lost huge amounts of sales and had yet another another PR hit they couldn't deal with, but. Ah, that looks like it may be Inocularum. Yep, definitely is. And there's a... Whoa. There's an Ocularum, and we got some people down there, too. Alright, well, let's start this with a bang. Let's throw up a barrier, first of all. And then next... Oh, God. Oh, Venatori Brute. You're burning, you're hurting, you're burning, you're hurting, you're burning, you're hurting. Still burning, still hurting. Venatori Zealot, you're shocked, you're amazed, you're confused. You're now asleep, and also you're about to be hit by 1,000 other homing missiles. Now you're stunned, shocked, even more amazed. Now I'm hitting a stone pillar, which is doing nothing. Good job, guys. Resolve that little situation. Looks to me like it was more than just a random encounter camp, but... Hey, Glog, what's up, man? Really, Glog? Huh. I don't know, I like it. I mean, I definitely like it better than I'm enjoying this a lot more than I enjoyed Origins, that's for sure. But you know, different strokes, all that stuff. Again, not a perfect game. I agree with you about it not being Game of the Year. I mean, to me, Game of the Year...
Nothing at all, Bull? No trouble having a vint behind you?
Oh, check out that
Hope you like
sound.
the view.
You can't deny you enjoy butchering my people.
Hey, butchering implies I'm gonna eat 'em. Most vints are just gristle and fat in a red wine marinade.
Well, that much is true.
That's cool. Yeah, my Game of the Year was definitely Legend of Grimrock 2. Shadow of Mordor was a close second. And then Shadowrun Returns Dragonfall was basically somewhere third. Those were my favorites of the year. I thought those were my games of the year. This was probably 4, I would say, out of the games that I played. But you know, I really liked Banner Saga quite a bit as well. I mean, the Banner Saga was excellent. That definitely would be up there in my list. So, I don't know. Note from the silent quarter. Solanus. There are eyes on me when the rest of the camp is asleep or during the day when the animals rest. The ancient dwarves who inhabited this place could not have known, as they are deaf to the song of the Fade, but the veil in the waste must have been thin even before the Elder Ones sundered open the sky. To that end, watch Corix. Your cousin has grown suspiciously quiet since we arrived. He's also been seen leaving the Overseer's camp at night. Say nothing, but follow him the next time he wanders and report to me, Magister Gallus. There are a lot of Venatori out here doing things. Bayonetta. It does have very much an MMO feel. I do agree with that, and I would say that is one of its limitations. It does have a very strong MMO feel at times. I do agree with that. Oh yeah, I'm not a big Binding of Isaac. That's not my thing. But give me a should have been Bayonetta. No, I mean there probably wasn't, but that doesn't mean it shouldn't. I mean, there probably was no chance that it was going to do that, but it should, in my opinion. I mean. What have we here? A journal on dwarven ruins. It's a paragon. The man who lead the people here, who built this city, was Master Smith Paragon Farrell. Legend says he died in the Deep Roads during a war between two Thags, who used his runework to build fantastic weapons of destruction. If he escaped up here, that means the records are wrong, or someone 1,000 years ago tried to pretty up the truth about his leaving. The most talented shaper of runes in dwarven history escaping with his entire house to the surface. Now that will fluff some beards in the shaper it. My father said our old family business used to be near an archway that was part of Farrell's Paragon statue. I wish I could have shown him this. He's the one who wanted to believe our ancestors in the stone were still guiding us. Be nice to think it were true, old man. This doesn't look even remotely dangerous. This looks like I am walking into the biggest trap of all time. Wow. Holy cow. I am walking into such a massive trap. The Secret World? Yeah, the MMO. I know, the MMO Secret World, yeah. I used to have someone on here who loved the Secret World and talked about it all the time. I don't know, though. With MMOs, I'm kind of like, I don't know. Master Fire Room, nice. This looks like really, really terrifyingly bad. I'm gonna save this under another spot just in case. Alright, we have it saved. Let's more into the breach. The torch is still burning? How did the platform not catch on fire? This is really far down there. What's up, Smacky? Colonel Sanders in the Temple of Doom. What's up, Love Shack? Let's go for the veil. Should be... Oh, really? My secret special recipe. Another mosaic piece? Yeah. Avar Raider Sword. Wow. That is an awfully good one-handed sword that I can't use till level 16, of course. What about this? That can't be used till level 14. Okay. It's Magic Veil Fire. That doesn't have the same green glow as my nice, awesome Veil Fire. This must be the other side of the... Yep. How they got into the tombs. Is that it, though? Oh, no, no, no. There's more stuff over here. Oh, my goodness. The farther I go in here, the less comfortable I feel about it. It's like, this is not good. This is a disaster. What's up, Ruin? Ah, this is where I have to open them in the right order. Okay, okay. Wow, this is way down there. Alright, what we got? Farrell hewed the stone and built, as great as any thag in the deep. Okay. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. What else we got? And with his son's help, he ensured the thag prospered and grew. The sun burned above oceans of sand. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. Farrell hewed the stone and built, as great as any thag in the deep. Whoops, nope. And with his son's help, he ensured the thag prospered and grew. Okay. So, it starts with this one. The sun burned above oceans of sand. Okay, and then the second one is probably going to be this one, I think. But in the sand was stone, strong and true. That's next. Okay. Farrell hewed the stone and built, as great as any thag in the deep. And last but not least, with his son's help, he ensured the thag prospered and grew.
This stonework is old. And I don't mean just a couple ages old. We're talking old.
How can you tell?
You think we don't have dwarven ruins up in Parvalen? My old Tomasrin saw this place. She'd rope it off until the scholars counted the grains in every block.
I really like Iron Bull as a character. Hey, Thorg, what's up, man? Very nice, Thorg. GTX 970, nice, dude. Very nice. Okay. Yet another mosaic piece. Epic loot. 128 gold, key fragment, Legion of the Dead armor schematic. Superb belt of melee defense. That's probably going to be good for Iron Bull, actually. Plus 10 guard, max plus 10% melee defense. Yeah, that's going to be better. That's it, huh? Wow, that was the Dwarven King. Not anymore, though. Alright. Fun times. Thought there was something over there that I was missing. That's just these things, right? Okay. Okay, let's climb. You could have just left your case off, Thorg. If you really believed in your graphic card ability, you could have just had an open computer the whole time. What could go wrong? I need to find my way out again. It's not that way. Oh. Okay, I was like, climb up this way. Climb up this way. These are cats. Oh, God! Well, I guess we found the, Damn it, I missed him, but I can't. Alright. That was an interesting ambush. That was like an Indiana Jones moment. That was Indiana Jones doing the whole like, well, Mr. Jones, thank you for finding what we wanted. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't, worked out, but not what I was planning to do initially. What's up, Crawler? How you doing, man? Don't I already have a Battle Mage Lightning Staff that I'm still waiting to use? Yes, I do. I was going to say it's better, but part of that is because the corrupting rune and stuff like that I'm using. Because I think I still can't use this for another 3 levels or whatever, so yeah. Yep. That way, please. Okay, I can climb up there. Must be what I'm supposed to do, is to climb up here. Oh, really, Thorg? Oh, no. Yeah, I'm surprised about how many people on Twitch actually use laptops. Because I thought that everyone was just like, oh, laptops, blah, blah, blah. I never use those. So I'm a little surprised at that. Wow, I almost fell to my death. Well, I'm glad that didn't happen. Okay, good. That was useful. That was a good quest. It was a good quest. Okay. Now we're just going to see if we can go up here and pick up that. Now what I'd like to do is go to the camp first. So we're going to head up that way and see if I can pick up that camp so I can actually refresh my potions and stuff like that. That would be lovely if I could do that. Now I think I'm in a position where I can delete this save. And I can now save over that. There we go. What's up, Oliver Payne? Mage or assassin and archer? It's a tough call. Those are the two that I like. I was just talking about that, archer or mage. I'm really enjoying my mage, but I like archers a lot, so I don't see how you could go wrong with either one. Damage potential, someone else would have to tell you because I haven't played the archer in this game. So I couldn't tell you for sure, oh, definitely this would be better or that would be better, but I have to go around and up, maybe? Let's see if I can go around and up and over. Rambo the game. Oh my god, really? What's up, guys? Well, you know why? It's because PS4 is not backwards compatible, and they were freaked out that they were going to lose the whole install base. So they decided, what the hell is Elfroot doing out here? So they decided that they had to do something to be sure, and I wonder how far up I can get. Definitely not there. Ooh, is it gonna let me get up there? Not a chance. Not a chance. Okay, well that means I'm probably gonna have to call on the only thing which can survive this terrible, terrible potential fall. The immortal, unstoppable horse. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the horse whose legs cannot break. Okay, good. Alright, back on. Back on the horse. Wow. That's quite a sight right there. Alright, let's see what we got. Is that another Venatori camp? My horse is amazing. There's no question about it. It is truly a horse which redefines horses. Am I heading towards... I am. Oh, shoot. Alright. Thank you, horse. There you guys. Haha, Dorian, yes, I love that firewall. Okay. Ow! Bastard. There we go. Iron Bull slightly approves. Like, well, you did a slightly good job. You did slightly decently. What's up? America sucks, lol. This game is not an MMO. It is a single-player game, but it's definitely got a lot of MMO feel. We were just talking about that before, which can be a good or a bad thing. Some of the things that it's MMO-like the fetch quest stuff, I'm not wild about, to be perfectly honest. But a lot of the rest of it is really, really good. So you just kind of have to ignore the fetch quest stuff and kind of, you know, other things. Thank you for the follow, Quicksaver F5. Thank you very much. Welcome, Quicksave F5. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Hey, West River. This strange Canary face paint is created from deadly poison. Oh, okay. This is the same thing every time. Plus 8% attack. That's nice. Requires level 17. That's not so nice. We'll be back to you in 4 levels. I don't know about these level limits. Don't know about that. Alright. I claim this area, whatever it is. Stone over sky. A faint inscription, ancient dwarven script is carved in the archway. Let this gate be the stone over your head, home never forgotten, anchoring soil and sky. Alright, cool. And I believe I keep going this way if I'm not mistaken. Do I? Yes. Don't know whether it's down there or not, but we're going to find out. Grows! Holy cow, Grows! Yeah, man, that's what my guy's like. Grows, how have you been, dude? Long time no chat, man. How are you, dude? How's life, Grows? So you know what? Summon my horse again. Smaggy is funny. Okay. Stay on target. Do it. Stay on target. Sure a hell a defensible position, that's for sure. Oh god. Right. Looks like we're going to have to fight for our camp then. Let's do this upright. You know the drill. See if I can actually get close enough to... There you go. No, you're not going anywhere. Wow, he just resisted that. Hey,
Like to live, bang!
man, those guys do not play around. Yeah, I'm glad you slightly approve. I do not slightly approve of you, Iron Bull. Can you please make sure that I not get attacked when I've put all these perks into not being attacked? My mage is not to be attacked. He's supposed to just sit there. Things are getting a bit better. Oh, cool, Rose. I'm glad to hear it, man. Whoops, sorry. There we go. What? Is there like a... What the heck is this? Oh, this is the other camp? Oh, I found the other camp, and by the way, right next to it is the camp. Okay. Venatori orders. Members of the Venatori, we are close to unearthing the secrets the old dwarves buried here. The Elder One will doubtless be pleased with our success, but be vigilant. While our work has gone well, the Inquisition and their false herald were seen traveling towards the waste. Go nowhere alone. Trevelyan is surprisingly capable for a southern mage, and rarely travels without allies by his side. We cannot allow the Inquisition to take this place from us. If you are pressed, retreat to our main camp behind the Sunstop Mountains. Extra guards will be posted. The Elder One will prevail over Seer Julix. Sketch of Colossus Tomb. Alright. So, first of all, let's set up a camp. Alright, see you, quick save. Thanks for stopping by, man.
The last of them here.
These guys were lazy. Should have spotted us coming hours ago.
Inquisitor.
Alright, let's equip potions. Okay, everyone looks to be in good shape there. That means that there's one more camp. Oh, there's also one more camp, too. All right. Let me pick up that last camp. I'll see if I can do it without hitting the rift. Pick up that last camp and then go back here and pick up this sand and ruin thing. That is what we will do. Well, I think I mean, yes, in part. I think that this game is a lot. They listened to their fans. They didn't rush this game nearly to the same degree that they rushed DA2. My impression was that the story in DA2 was kind of lame. You know, the combat was better than Dragon Age Origins, but the story was like, eh. So, you know, for what that's worth. And certainly there's a lot of, I mean, they were influenced heavily by their own admission by Skyrim. So certainly a lot of the open world feel is here. I don't know that it totally works, the open world feel in a BioWare game, honestly. I'm not sure that it does. But, oh, need a little more obsidian. But I think they did a good job, though. Yeah, I think they did a good job with it. I like this game. I mean, there is an MMO feel that I don't care for at times. And, you know, the game is not by any means perfect, but... Ah. Inocularum. And another mosaic piece. Just put in a quarter. Really? That's it? One shard. That's all you got up here, huh? Okay. If you say so. Oh, can I do it? Can I do it? Alright, you guys ready? The time has come. The time has come to demonstrate the horse whose legs will not be broken. You guys ready? The time has come. I give you, my friends. You guys remember that scene in Shadow of the Colossus where the horse tries to make the jump and can't? Will I give you... YOLO! Woo! What? You can't survive that? Could always survive it before. Oh my god, and now he's in the mountain. What have I done to my horse? God. Alright, well. Never mind, I guess I have to go a different way to get there. I know. I first need to collect that shiny. Alright, I'll go back and do my job. I thought we were winning! Yeah, The Witcher 3 was delayed. Yep. Well, you know, you haven't missed a whole lot in a way. Things are nothing new under the sun. People still complaining about graphic requirements and whether a PC can handle something and whether consoles or PCs are better and blah. What the hell was that? What? Okay, now I know I'm not at the end of the map. Horse, I summon you. Horse. You're up! What? What? Don't want to close my... He just can't be stopped. The horse cannot be stopped. He is the most powerful horse of any horse that there has ever been. Never before Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Alright, let me take out that Fade Rift. I have to go right through it anyway, so... So I might as well. Oh god, I hate those guys. Hate those guys. Hate them with an absolute freaking passion. Alright, one more of those. One more of those. Ow. Run away. Okay, and you. You. Oh, Sarah, could you please get away from those guys? Ow. Sorry guys, can't focus on chat. A little bit busy trying to take this guy down. Ah, damn it. How are we doing, Red Bull? We getting anything done here? Ah, damn it. Screwed, 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 screwed. Man. I'm kiting this guy like a boss. I don't know how much boss-like I'm doing. Okay. Still kiting. Sorry I can't focus on chat, guys. Does that mean back to the fit? No. No, 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 no. I'm not doing that. Does that mean I have to do the whole goddamn Fade Rift again? Really? Yep, the whole Fade Rift again. That is really obnoxious. Back up, back up, back up, back up. Come here, guys. Alright, get back over here. Back over here, get back over here, get back over here. Of course. Ah! Damn console. Console. Oh my god. Run, 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 please. Can you please run? Great. Great job, Sarah. Way to stay out of the way. Way to stay out of the way of the fight. Nice work. Really tremendous work on your part. Oh my god, he's got both of them? What? Hey, Dorian, idiot. Get out of the way. You were a mage. Act like one. Again, Dorian, get out of the way. God almighty, man. There's Dorian. Dorian's like, I can tank it, no problem. Right, yeah. Dorian's like, no, I'm good, I can tank it. I got no problems. Sorry, guys. Follow me. Ow. Okay. This thing is freaking ridiculous. Oh my gosh, man. Sorry, guys. Sorry I can't focus on chat. Am I, like, doing any damage to him? Like, why is he not dying with all? Oh, God, the AI in this has been infuriating. Alright, I am doing some damage. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way! Gotta close this Fade Rift. God almighty, man. Wow. Damn. That was nuts. Wow. Well, I used like every conceivable potion. Jeez.
Watch where you're pointing that thing.
Dirty.
Vishantikafas, I meant your weapon.
Wow. That was ridiculous. Every boss fight in DA2 work like that? God. Yeah, I mean, that's the first time that, I mean, like, honestly, if the... I don't even know if I can really go forward like this. I'll try saving it. I don't want to have to go back to the camp to restore potions, but I might have to. I mean, like, honestly, that's the first time that the AI was that dumb. Why on earth Dorian, as a mage, insisted on, like, being like, nope, I'll just attack him toe-to-toe. Like, are you joking me? Oops, wrong way. The problem was I had to go through here to get to the Venatori, but, like, with this kind of health, I don't know that I can handle this with this kind of health. Because this is their main camp. I would love to be able to have a spell where I could set, like, a spot in the map that I could just lock it into, like a return stone, basically like a Hearthstone. Not, you know, the Hearthstone, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see how that works. Maybe this will be the first Venatori camp where they just go over and they're like, oh, we see you're the Inquisitor, sorry. Yeah, I mean, there is, like, you can make adjustments in their behavior, like fine gradations, but not, you know, I mean, it's sort of like obvious. If you see a massive beast coming towards you and you're a mage, you run the hell away and you shoot it from a distance, you know, so. Hey, what's up, Ninja? How you doing, man? I'm doing well, doing well. Just had kind of an annoying fight, but I got through it. Alright. I don't know whether this is going to work or not. Well, I guess we're about to find out. I didn't mean to shoot him like that, but... Alright, that was a good start. That's what we call the job. That's what we call finishing. Oh, hey!